And hello, good morning. And I guess it's 11 a.m. now in Florida, right? So I will be your host. My name is Christian. Yep, I came from Philippines. I guess we have enough audience. I guess we could just start and go ahead. Whew, okay, let's take a look. Let me go ahead and share my screen now. Okay. And may I know who guys here have been using, ChatGPT so far? You can just go ahead and type one in the chat box. So at least I would know who my audiences are. And if you haven't used ChatGPT, you can go ahead and chat, I'll type it in number 2 on the chat box. At least I know. Or maybe you can unmute your mic. I mean, that would be helpful. Is it 1 or 2 or something? My assistant it is. Okay, thank you so much, Joel. And how about you, Orlando? Have you used ChatGPT, Tony, Raw, Row?
I have used just like once or twice, and I loved it.
Uh-huh. Like you're using it for a caption, right? Captions, social media. You just tried it in like how you use Google, right? The search engine.
Yeah, kind of to describe a listing that was coming up, to give me ideas and about the remarks and things like that.
Okay, perfect. So let's go ahead and at least I have now once. Thank you so much. Okay, let me close this. Did it pop out? Okay. Let me full my screen. Okay. Tell me guys if you could see my screen. If it's kind of blurry or something.
No, you're good.
Okay. How about that? All good, right? Tell me so far what are you guys seeing on the screen? Is it the slide already?
Create a slide that says next level real estate.
Okay, perfect. So, okay, let's start. So, of course, good morning again. And my name is Christian, and I'm excited to be your presenter for this course on, next level real estate marketing, mastering ChatGPT. It should be ChatGPT because 4 is the premium one. And what we're using for now, of course, to we're controlling our costs in the business is the ChatGPT 3.5. Though the difference is, let's say it's a premium. The ChatGPT 4, you will find it at the top. And there are lots of plugins there, but 3.5 is so helpful. So we don't need to. Okay, let's go ahead and take a look. So as a real estate marketer myself, right? So I have witnessed.
So Christian, before you get, yeah, Christian, this is Joel. Before you get started, so what's the difference between 3.5 and 4.0?
Okay, let's make it simple. ChatGPT right now, the ChatGPT 4 is, of course, the upgrade version of the 3.5, but the 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 ChatGPT 4, it have more features. It is updated for whatever features OpenAI have released. For example, the plugins. Also, you could put there analyze a Excel sheets. So there's a lot of more, and more information about that. We can go ahead and go on ChatGPT FAQs because they keep updating until now. So that's it. So let's say it's a premium version.
Okay.
And you can do a lot there, I could tell you. Okay. Now let's go back. So today, right, I will be discussing how this ChatGPT, right, A cutting-edge AI language model, they say, can revolutionize the way real estate agents, as you guys, market yourselves, whether you are on the buyer or the listing side of the business. So right now, we are living in an era where staying ahead of the curve, right? And leveraging this technology is crucial for you guys to stand out from your competition. So by the end of this course, you will have at least understanding of ChatGPT and how to harness its capabilities for maximum marketing success. Okay, so let's go ahead and dive in and discover how we can take our real estate marketing strategies to the next level using ChatGPT. So initially, this AI, it can help you more sufficient in this business, more efficient, and it helps you to decrease costs when it comes to copywriting, other ideas that you need, and also it prepare your business for a future kind of business. Okay, let's see here next. So let's talk about me. Okay. So by the way, guys, this is my first time. I'm kind of really nervous because this, my first time teaching using this foreign language. I'm doing this in the Philippines, but that is our, comfortable language that I'm using. So I took marketing way back in college. So as you can see, 3 years in sales and I failed. I tried, selling eau de parfum, let's say perfume, selling shoes, what else? Insurance, I've been there as well. I did as well real estate, so I failed in this industry. And that is why I decided, hey, I said, I took marketing way back in college. Why not should I, shift to marketing instead of sales? And that is where I became successful. So by the way, as again, I came from Philippines. So let's see. So these are the biggest achievements so far, that I have with helping clients. Most of this came from New York, to different person. So first client, this client is I helped the client to become part of top 5% in their market center. Yeah. In New York, tri-state region with 43 offices, totaling of 10,538 agents, he became ranked number 153 for closed sales volume in 2022. So that is last year. And the current year, I help as well this client, top 8% of realtors out of 1.6 million realtors in the US 2023. Now, the question is, how did I do it? Right? Let's remember what Tony Robbins said. If you always do what you've always done, you will always get what you've always gotten. So it means if you keep doing what you're doing, you will still gonna do it. Right? So what I did, I decided, to do this in a new way of doing business, including, this AI. Even Mike Ferry, Tom Ferry, Ryan Serhant, Grant Cardone, Gary Keller, this well-known person, they are adapting to the new way of doing business. Okay, let's see. Okay, 1 second. Okay. So I'm the founder as well of Student Marketer. So I'm teaching marketing in a simple way. I love doing that. I'm an advocate for the students to not focus only on academic marketing, but also, doing it, the application of marketing. That's what I'm doing. Because currently we are not only in a fast-paced, environment, right, in a workplace, but in rapidly changing world. So what you have learned 6 months or 1 year ago, it's no longer applicable now. So it's kind of faster. So what I'm saying here is everyone needs to adapt. The word is adapt, which I'm gonna use the adapt word until almost the end of the slides. So which is, I'm gonna discuss this later on regards with my class. So I really enjoy as well reading some books. Genre or common books that I'm reading is business, entrepreneurship, marketing, finance, economics. That's it. So in fact, I have my own library here. And in Philippines, right? So I came from this kind of island, right? Anyway, Philippines is an archipelago, so we consist of small islands where civilization is not too far from the modern time. So, but hey, right? We don't have electrical stove there. We have gas, but it's quite expensive. But commonly, we are using woods in cooking our foods. The problem is during rainy season, we can't cook. So we go to McDonald's. So okay, let's see here. Next, so these are the brands that I work with. Some are EXP Realty. They're trying to get me as well. That is in Canada. KW, those brands, some of them. So I like being updated. Continuous improvement is my core value. Not complacent, so it's a continuous improvement. So what will you expect on this course? Okay. This course, I'm gonna tell you it in advance that this won't guarantee success. AI is just a tool, okay? Like way back during agrarian era, right? We are farmers before our ancestors. So we started and suddenly, right now, just recently, we started using a tractor as a technology. So it's a tool as well. Now, if you as an agent is lazy to go outside and not build trust and connection with your prospect and let the AI do their job, you're not gonna get the deal. Okay. So AI for now doesn't have emotion. What I'm saying is for now. So I know sooner or later they're gonna they're gonna think on their own. They're gonna have that ability. So it's not too near before that happened, yet not too far. Okay. So as what I said, world is changing faster, right? Today compared before. Have you guys noticed the timeline of changes keeps getting shorter, right? Before it takes 100 years, 50 years, 40 years, 10 years, 5 years now. Even a span of months, there's a changes, which is too fast. So not just usually change, but a huge change in a shorter time. So that is why I said it's so important to adapt. So there's us, there's us, me, myself, I considered, who've been, researching and experimenting these AI tools, for business success. Yes, you heard it right. I'm one of those who are in race. We are in race, right, in finding the gold with AI. So what we are seeing right now is just the tip of the iceberg on what AI can do. I myself is seeing a huge potential on this. So recently I pitched, let me share a story. I pitched a proposal to a, prospect. They are a tech company in New York. So they are building this, AI real estate. No, not real estate. It's virtual assistant AI, right? So the reason why I'm, while we're talking, I said, hey, guess what? There is $1 billion business that I'm seeing on this, on this AI. And he said, hey, you did not notice the banks, the big banks of America, I guess that is JP Morgan or Chase, who said that it's not $1 billion, it's $1 trillion-dollar business. In fact, on 2030. And next, so this is not a quick, rich class. So if you want to attend with this guru, right, telling you that you're gonna achieve your first million like in 3 months or a year, when you attend this class, as if it's so easy to achieve what Warren Buffett, Jeff Bezos, Mark Zuckerberg, Elon Musk, just recently they want to have a cage fight, as if it's so easy to achieve, right? And also, this class is not about ChatGPT. I have, there is a separate class for that. Also, if you guys thought that we will be focusing into it, this is not the class, right? However, no worries. You could have, you could watch some YouTube videos, but if you need an in-depth class, I would recommend Udemy, on how to use, ChatGPT in a deeper level. So for those who are already using ChatGPT, you guys might know what I'm about to teach you here, or you already experience it. I'm not sure if some information either that I will be given here is not similar, on what you have seen in YouTube. Simply because, when I started out using this AI, I didn't even watch tutorial on YouTube on how I could use it in real estate. Also, just yesterday, I decided to take a look at about ChatGPT real estate in YouTube, right? And most of these content creators, it like 1 to 2 months after the release of ChatGPT on public, they created this, about ChatGPT real estate. But the problem is, it's good, but the problem is that most of them, right? Most of them doesn't have a case study to support, and even some are not even came from real estate business. So unlike me, who just tried using it with a couple of my clients, right? Applied it in real life, saw the results with my own eyes. At least I might be able to share something that is important and easy. So as what I said, 3.5, not 4. So I explained it earlier. So ChatGPT 4, the most capable model, faster response need, exclusive access to, you're gonna have an access to beta features like browsing plugins, code interpreter, which is we're not gonna talk about this. That's what I said. Also, okay. So when it comes to answering your questions, maybe later on at the end of the class, FAQs, right? I might not be able to answer all your questions, right? So remember, this tool has more to prove, and I'm still practicing it more in real life to see the potential. If you guys know the answer, you could share it with your, colleagues, with your fellow realtors. What is the best practice that you have been doing? Something like that. So this is something like, knowledge that we could get here. So this one, human bad is equals to ChatGPT bad, human good, ChatGPT good. So what is this? So the outcome of your answer on ChatGPT is only as good as someone who asked it. So if you don't know this, prompting, anyways, you need to experiment into it to get, a different kind of answer, and specifically to what is your need. You should provide the necessary relevant information for ChatGPT to give you a good answer. So the more information you put, the more precise it gets. So as long as the information is not confusing and thus making sense. You will see here, I'm going to present later on the framework that I created that I'm using since before. For those who already have a background using ChatGPT, since you already know the basic of using it, go ahead and follow the framework, right? I made, and at least now you have a clear path. Now, for those, okay, now for those who just starting out, you can follow my framework at least, but I would suggest to start experiencing it first, the ChatGPT. before doing it. Okay, let's see. Next slide. This is actually just a shorter slide because this class is not the usual class, right? We're not gonna talk about theories here. I'm gonna, take you guys to the world of how you're gonna use ChatGPT, and that's it. Okay. Have you noticed? This is ChatGPT. I'm going to read it for you, or you can skim it through. ChatGPT is an AI model developed by OpenAI, right? It's designed to understand and generate a human-like text. So why does the AI seem, right, so real and lifelike, right? So this model, this AI, were trained on vast amounts of data from the internet, which is written by humans, including conversations, so the responses it provides may sound human-like. Now, it is important to keep in mind that this is a direct result of the system's design. Okay. Okay. Someone's the. I guess they're not seeing me on the screen. I'm not sure how I'm gonna, do that. Yeah, seriously, I'm not sure. Oh yeah, I'm not sure.
Yeah, we're seeing the screen, Kristen. I'm seeing the ChatGPT. You're still on there.
Okay, perfect. How about me on camera? You can see it as well, right?
Yeah, I can see you on camera.
Okay, perfect.
Again, on the angle that I'm using, I can see you, and I can see your slide. So you're good.
Okay, perfect.
I can see him too.
Okay, perfect. Thank you. So let's go back. How does this AI seem so real and lifelike? How would you know if this what okay, where did they humans sound like? Okay, now I want you guys to it is important to keep in mind that this is a direct result of the system's design, maximizing the similarity between outputs and the data set the models were trained on. And such outputs may be inaccurate, untruthful, or otherwise it is misleading at times. The question is, how would I know if this is right? Now it is your call. Hey, guess what? You're a human. We are rational thinkers, right? You can comprehend as a human. And if the answer seems wrong or suspicious, you can go ahead and double check it online. There's a lot of updated contents there. So can you still trust that AI is telling you the truth? Okay, ChatGPT currently is not connected on the internet because in fact, they have the data up to 2021, September 2021 to be, I guess, exact. And it can occasionally produce an incorrect answer. So that is why to do a double check. And as what I said, AI, this ChatGPT is just a tool to guide you, not just copy what you have seen there and you're gonna use it entirely. So still, you need to change some of it based on your needs. Okay, so this picture, what do you notice? This is history to present. Take a look. Today, we are in the 5th industrial revolution. They call it as, first industrial revolution, second, third, fourth, fifth, right? On the first industrial revolution, that is during the transition from agrarian and handcraft-based economies to mechanized factory-based production.
You got muted, Christian.
Oh, okay, sorry. So Industrial Revolution 3, or the third industrial revolution, this is the rise of the computers, digital technology, and automation. The fourth is integration, advanced technologies like AI, advanced robotics, Internet of Things, you will see it their IoT and big data. And now we are this. Emerging technologies like biotechnology, nanotechnology. We are now in the 5th industrial revolution. Quantum computing. We are now in the metaverse. You will see it there. Metaverse, Web3, right? So, okay, AI. About the concept of AI. Let's talk about it. AI, or this artificial intelligence, is not a new concept, okay? And its roots can be traced back to ancient times, okay? So, OMG, does it mean that there's an advanced technology way back? That's why they're able to build a pyramid? So, however, this kind of AI have evolved significantly over the years, right? The early concept of AI, the idea before, okay, let's go back. The idea of creating machines that could mimic human intelligence. Example, in the movies that we could see, right? Dates back to ancient civilization and myths. For example, these ancient Greeks, right, had stories of automations and mechanical beings. OMG, it sounds like a Terminator, Arnold Schwarzenegger, whatever that is. I forgot his, I'm not sure how to pronounce his last name. So, but right now, right, we have the rise of learning and big data. This machine learning is a subfield, of AI that emphasizes algorithms. Algorithms, you hear this a lot, especially in social media, web, you will hear about this. They gather data, they learn from data. That's how it worked. And this AI is not a new thing, because remember, virtual assistant like Siri, 2011, and Alexa, 2014, they became a widely known as AI-powered technologies accessible to you guys, to all of us consumers. And there's an advancement of deep learning in 2010. So that's not important anymore. As what I said, we're not going to talk about ChatGPT, data learning, or what we care about here right now is how we're going to use this to become more efficient, and of course to reduce our cost. And of course, this is to have an advantage over others who are not using it. Okay. So, as advancement of deep learning, AI now could process an image, right? Your fingerprints, facial recognition, speech recognition. You can say lights off, turn off, or clap your hands, and it will, this light bulb will, turn off, something like that. AI from self-driving car, Tesla, right? Personalized recommendation for online services, this algorithm. So those are AI. Now, guess what?
Oh.
Now we have a concept of cars transforming into a human robot. OMG, does this sound like a movie Transformers? Decepticons, Autobots, Optimus Prime. Sooner or later, this will become a reality. In fact, way back 2 years ago, I'm seeing videos, right, in the internet. Like, there is this car Transformers, they're transforming into a robot. I guess that is in Japan or China, I guess. But, that is for display purpose only, entertainment. Now, imagine if it, if it ables to drive, you can drive it, right? Now you're driving, imagine yourself, you're driving a car. And since you want to look cool, right? You decided to press the button and it becomes a human-like robot, like it's walking, right? It started to run on its feet and you're driving it. The problem is it travels only 20 miles per hour.
Yes.
And let's see, 20 miles per hour. So I guess I would prefer, a sports car who can travel it like 100 to 120 or 200 miles per hour. Okay, let's discuss this next. Work smart, not hard. I guess everyone learns about this. You've heard it over the internet. Even some of the richest people, they're saying, "Hey, I'm working smarter, not harder." Now I'm thinking, why not both, right? I guess it's beneficial doing it both, since you can work smart at the same time working hard, right? But hey, I want you to think of this, of this. Humanity survived, okay, Humanity survived until now, not because we are smarter, nor we are working harder, okay? But because we able to adapt. Again, we did not able to survive the humanity until now from our ancestors, because not because we're smarter nor we're working harder, but because we're able to adapt. I want you to remember this word adapt, as what I said from earlier. So example, some people were born in hot places or cold area. Some have been into poor families, some into rich. If you're from cold area, it's so hard to live in hot places, right? And vice versa. At the same time as being poor to rich, I guess it's so easy to live from being poor to, becoming super rich, but becoming super rich to becoming, ultra, kind of, I guess it's so hard. So the concept is, this business, what I'm saying here is this business who did not able to adapt during pandemic, right? Way back on, in 2020, because they believe this classic process is absolute and you don't have to reinvent the wheel nor question it. They went bankrupt. They closed. In order to survive, they laid some employees. I didn't say that there's nothing wrong, right, on the old way. In fact, because that is where we learn our foundation, right? So what I'm saying is adapt. It's so important. Remember, whether we like it or not, humanity will strive. Baby boomers era will end. It does. It goes to Gen Z next. It's millennials next. It's Gen X. Sorry, that is, it does Gen X next. Millennials next. Gen Z, or they call it as centennials. So these generations have different behavior. So it means different approach in marketing, right? Now, as you can notice, their behavior is being set on the experience that they have, also on the environment that they are in. And we are in now. Everything's so fast now. Even, cooking food, we love to go to fast food, right? It means faster environment. This is the new normal. Okay, let me take a look. Work smart, work hard. Again, guess what? AI can work harder than you are. These robots, right? They can work 24 hours nonstop. AI have a vast data which makes it more smarter than you are. The only difference is the emotions, they can take on their, they can think on their own. But hey, I just noticed AI just recently, they could understand if what I'm doing is unethical. They start to make an ethical decision, though I'm forcing them, to have an ethical answer. But the question is, why not both? Why not work hard, work smart, you as an agent, plus use this AI who can work hard and work smart as well? So take a look. You now have more advantage than other people. Okay, let's see. Okay, again, we are not going to talk about ChatGPT more, but we're gonna talk on how ChatGPT could help us in marketing, especially here in real estate. Okay. So I'm planning to have not another class. I know I need to, needs an approval from Joel. This is about prompting. You guys would heard, way back, or you've already heard it from your friends about prompting. What is prompt engineering, by the way? So prompt engineering is the process of creating prompts. That's it. Or asking or creating instructions that guide the output, right, of a language model like this ChatGPT. Now, it allows user to control the output of the model and generate text that is tailored to you guys, to your specific needs. So that is why asking the right questions or what the outcome you want is crucial here. Okay, on using ChatGPT. Okay, now let's do it. The practical. We're about to, it's like few slides left. Who knows here GPS? GPS. I tried to search it in AI. Hey, Gary Keller GPS. AI did not able to recognize it. Who is, he knows Gary Keller. He knows GPS, but the one who has started using it. This is a goal strategy that mostly are using. GPS goal priority strategy, or the 1, 3, 5, right? You have a goal, one goal. You should have, it's 3, so it's 3 priority. And within those priorities, you should have 5 strategy. And guess what? ChatGPT could help you with that. And now I'm gonna do it that, I'm gonna do that in front of you. Okay, let's go ahead, take a look. Okay. GPS, let's do that. So as what I said, this is not the theoretical class. This is the class that you will see, I'm performing it in front of you. So GPS, goal, priority, strategy. Okay, let's do a prompting in a ChatGPT. So tell me guys if you could see my screen just to make sure. Hello, can you guys see my screen?
Yeah, so we're seeing your screen, a bunch of information, right?
Okay, perfect. Thank you so much, Joel. Okay, let's do now GPS. Let's see here. YouTube. Okay. For example, this one. What if I'm a real estate agent, right? Doing business for a luxury real estate. And my goal is to have a 50 leads through internet platform. It's specific through internet platform for this year, when this year. And my priorities are, so he doesn't need to provide it for me because I myself have my own priority, right? By using Instagram, YouTube, and LinkedIn. And I said, this is the task. Create a GPS system framework for me, especially the strategies for each priority that mentioned above. So here's the answer. Goal, generate 50 leads through the internet platform, Instagram, yada, yada, yada. Priorities, Instagram, utilize to attract and engage luxury home buyers, investors. YouTube, leverage YouTube to showcase luxury. So these are the priorities, okay? LinkedIn. Now, the problem is you don't know how you're gonna do that. You don't know how to tap into LinkedIn to connect with high net worth individuals and industry professionals. So let the ChatGPT, give an answer. For example, in Instagram, right? It says utilize in Instagram to attract and engage luxury home buyers and investors. It has 5 strategies. Establish an Instagram business account and optimize your profile with a professional photo, compelling bio, and link to your website or landing page. Second, create a visual stunning content. So there is your answer. All you have to do is to open an Excel sheet and copy this. So at least you have, you can go ahead and copy this, copy, and you can paste it here on. So at least you have a strategy to follow. Now, it's up to you how you're gonna do it. Okay, and it will become this, right? So you're gonna organize it, you're gonna sort them so it's not confusing. It's so easy to see. Okay, this is how it looks now, for example. So you're able to fix it, right? Now, after fixing it, the problem is, hey, Chris, establish an Instagram business account and optimize your profile with a professional. I don't know how to do that. I don't know how to create visually stunning content showcasing luxury properties, yada, yada, yada. I don't know how to do it, Chris. How I'm gonna do that? Let's go back to ChatGPT, right? Hey, this is only a guide, right? I know you guys have other, you could add your answer into it. You could, kind of rephrase some of this. But hey, you could see how powerful ChatGPT is in providing you strategy. Let's see. GPS becomes more interesting and easy. The problem is you want to do this one by one. Now let's go ahead and way back and prompt it. Establish an Instagram. Okay, I decided to copy this first. This Instagram, establish an Instagram business account. So what I did is I just copied it, right? Okay, I copied it. I post it and let the ChatGPT decide, how we're gonna do it. And okay, for example, here's the answer: compelling bio, right? A compelling, concise. You could use as well ChatGPT if you want to dig deeper. And I don't know how to create a visually, okay, stunning content showcasing. Okay, now you're gonna ask ChatGPT again. So your strategy right now on Excel like this, it will become something like this. Okay, this is how it looks like if I'm gonna download it. For example, in PDF. Okay, now you have a complete strategy for GPS. Okay, you can see it now. That's it. I know I need to, all you have to do is to continue this, the other, as long as you understand the idea, that's it. And all you have to do next time is once you have this, you can follow, some of it, you can copy, you can insert your goals, whatever that is, whatever, how you're gonna do it, and there you go. You now have a copy of GPS. And guess what? This is already comprehensive strategy that you are seeing in front of you. Right? This one, given like, for example, you already know your brand, you already did that. So it's so easy to do this. Okay, now next. So we're done with the GPS. So what we're gonna do is how you gonna apply it with with a framework like mine. So as you can see in front of your screen, this is the framework I made. This is how I plan. Tufo, Mofo, Bufo, okay, you will see it here. Okay, wait, that is in the next slide, I forgot. So there you go. That is the marketing funnel. So this is the entire entirety of thing on how you do business. I didn't include the listing, on transaction thing like this. This is all about the marketing side, right? So now this is how it looks like. The lead generation, that is the TUFO. Okay, what is TUFO, Chris? TUFO is top of the funnel. So BUFO means bottom of the funnel. What is in the middle? It's actually, yeah, what is in the middle? It's mother funnel? No, it's mother, middle of the funnel. I'm not sure why it's, I'm oh. I'm sure either. So as we know, top of the funnel is all about awareness, right? This is lead generation that we're doing. Real estate is a game of who knows you and who you knows, right? If people don't know you, then how come they made a business with you? And middle of the funnel, people choose you not because of what you do, but because of why you do it and how you do it. Guess what? All of the agents, similarly, you guys are doing, in an eye of someone like me, for example, I'm your client. Okay, you guys are realtors. Okay, you guys are real estate agents. You guys are working with the buyers. Now, on this lead nurturing, on this strategy or the middle part of the funnel, this is when you're gonna show them why they need to choose you and on how you do your process. This is your differentiation strategy part. This is what different makes you different from the other realtors. Buffalo, of course, the lead conversion, lead closing. From uncertainty, they're uncertain before, now they're certain that you are the one, right? And of course, you guys have a good communication, you close the deal, and now they become a lead advocate, right? They become advocate. Hey, I know one of my realtors, he helped me a lot, something like this. Please choose him, something like that. So, and guess what? Getting a new customer is 5 to 25 times expensive more than retaining the existing one. So what I'm saying is, you can still maximize this, and there's still a strategy at the bottom of the funnel after they went through the funnel, right? So let's go ahead on how it looks like. So for example, let's go here. Given the fact, let's pretend we are all listing agents here. Okay. Now you're ready to identify what is their usual customer journey, right? Preparation, sellers prepare for the home by decluttering, whatever that is, yada yada yada. And this is how simple funnel guides, right, on their customer journey. They start from awareness stage, interest stage, decision stage, action stage, and loyalty stage. This is AIDA model, AIDA, awareness stage. You can use social media blogs. So this is the simple guide only. This is not the comprehensive. At least you have an idea on how you're gonna attack it, okay? And also you need to identify their pain points, right? There's more pain points. This is just an example here. There's a lot of pain points that you need to consider in order for you to understand and make your marketing more effective, right? Because the way marketing you're gonna do it is you need to communicate their pain points, okay? And also understand that if they have pain points, so it means they came from a different background. So different background means they came from a different segments. Have you noticed why when you are performing Facebook ads, it doesn't work? Because you did not understand clearly who your target audience is. We have this, in marketing STP, segmentation, targeting, positioning. On a different segment, there is a different way of positioning on how you're gonna attack them, right? Different ads. You're not gonna go outside there and you're gonna say on your whatever that postcard, postcard or Facebook ads, are you looking to sell, right? Are you looking to sell your house? Please call now, something like that, right? That is the common marketing for all audience, what they're doing. But the problem is, if I'm the seller, right? You're the listing agent. Why I need to choose you? Okay, so now let's go to lead generation. So this is how it looks like, the overview. But this is how there's like 100,000 of lead generation strategies, whatever that is. If you want to have 30 lead generation strategies, you could do that as long as you have enough money and you have enough team to do it well. Lead qualification, the questions that you could ask, lead nurturing, and yeah, that's it. That's how it works. Now, how are you gonna use ChatGPT? Chris, I'm using now your framework, right? This framework. I started in lead generation, but I don't know. Yay, go ahead and ask ChatGPT. Let's go ahead and do it now. Okay, this is how it looks. You could have like 30, 40, 50, or 10 lead generation strategy. If you are reading the book of Gary Keller, the shift, it's so important to as well to identify where the leads are coming from. So lead generation is quite good there. Okay, here you go. For example, this is incomplete, right? I said you should have a lot of information, but hey, it's a good start, right? I'm a real estate agent and working on the listing side. Give me 3 easy lead generation strategy ideas. And guess what? I only have a limited budget, right? You're just starting out. Now, you can type it in, just regenerate new response. So if you can do it. Okay, now ChatGPT recommend you this: social media marketing, email marketing, newsletter, collaborative local business. The problem is, okay, I know doing this email marketing newsletter, but do you know it? I mean, do you know it deeply on how exactly to do it? So, it gives you an idea. Build an email list as clients, prospect, send out regular newsletters. So now what we are doing is, I'm gonna copy this as well, right? Okay, now I'm an agent just starting out. Okay, now I have this 3 lead generation strategy. For example, I posted it already, right? This is how it looks. I said, hey, oh my gosh, I don't know how to build an email list, send out regular newsletter. Same problem what we have earlier, right? From the GPS. I want to have a deeper, understanding what you are saying. So what you're gonna do, of course, is to input this information again here, and ChatGPT will give you an answer. For example, social media. Utilize social media platforms like Facebook. Okay, it's too broad, right? Create a visually appealing post with high. Okay, now we're gonna do it, and we copied it and we posted it. Now we have this consistency. It's so important. Yes, this is true. If you're regularly posting content to maintain an active presence on social media, create a content calendar to plan. And guess what? You can still use ChatGPT to do this all. Storytelling. You could use this as well, which is I'm gonna discuss later. Use your posts to tell compelling stories. So what I'm saying is, if you don't know, you can just dig deeper, right? ChatGPT is showing you the way. All you have to do is type it in. That's it. Copy, paste. But hey, sooner or later, you need to understand or track, this audience, right? You need to complete all of these ideas because ChatGPT doesn't know who your audience are, doesn't know how your brand, communicate them. So, this example is just only the overview. We are assuming that we already did the branding strategy, for example. So let's see. Okay, now we did it. So this is how it will look like, right? You sort it out. You make sure to make it look cool. And now you can do this. For example, this one, collaborate with local business. ChatGPT gives you this, and it gives you this from partnership with local businesses that have similar target audience, etc., etc. And since you don't know, you type it in again in ChatGPT. So it says here, identify synergistic businesses, look for business that complement your real estate service, initiate meaningful partnership, offer value to your partners, request referrals. So what I'm saying, these are strategies. Okay, I'm sorry. Wait, someone is, oh yeah, go ahead, Joel.
Couple things, Christian. It seems this is a very complex subject, lots of information.
Yes.
Check your personal chat. I sent you a message there, number one. Number two, how much longer you have left in your presentation and just respond to what I wrote to you on the,
sure.
privately.
Okay.
And then if you could just open it up, what I suggest is that open it up for any questions as you go through the presentation, because I'm sure, like myself, there's other agents that have questions. So
yeah,
just,
sure.
Just want to help you out here, man.
Mm-hmm.
Right?
Okay. Oh yeah, guys, do you have other questions as well? You don't understand with this?
Yeah, my biggest question, as you saw it there,
yeah,
on what I wrote to you, is that, first of all, how do we land here?
Sure.
How do we access it? That's the first question.
How are you gonna access the ChatGPT?
Yeah, so I guess that's, I don't know if you shared that earlier and I missed it, but
oh yeah, sure. Okay. All you have to do first, of course, type ChatGPT or OpenAI, if I'm not mistaken, OpenAI.com. OpenAI.com.
So what do? You do a Google search, open?
Yeah, just type it in OpenAI or ChatGPT, whatever the combination is. So you will see it there.
Now, are there multiple? Is there only one ChatGPT platform, or there's multiple platforms out there?
Okay, yes. Initially, when I started looking at, it's so hard to find. Before, it have a lot of ChatGPT 4 here. Now, I'm happy to see that, because I just saved the link, because before, there's a lot of ChatGPT that you will be seeing here, and it's so confusing. You're gonna go inside, it will not direct you to ChatGPT. So I'm happy that you can see it now. OpenAI.com, the product, OpenAI ChatGPT. Before, you need to try them one by one, right? So try ChatGPT.
So all right. So to land there, does one open up an account?
There is this.
Because I see there's a login there.
Yeah, sure. You don't have to log in with that. There is like they have, all you have to do is try on ChatGPT Plus. But the ChatGPT free right now is, okay, take a look at this. It's already been logged in. So in order for you to use it, it will ask your email address. You don't have to worry, they are not spamming your email, based on my experience so far. I'm using this email. You can see at the lower left, right? Lower left area, you will see my name. It's connected on my email. They never send me even one email. I guess if I decided to purchase, because they need to update you the premium. Okay, this is what I'm saying. Take a look at the top. ChatGPT 3.5, right? It's ChatGPT 3.5. If I'm gonna open this, the ChatGPT 4, yeah, you will see it there as well. And now that is the time you're gonna do this prompting. But the problem is, before you do the prompting, you have to understand first the process, at least the journey, because you don't know. Because what will happen is you don't know what you're gonna put here on the ChatGPT. You need to realize what first your problem. As you can see, this framework that I made, what I did is I take back myself on what is the overview of the entire marketing framework of an agent. So I said, hey, they start first with their customer journey, right? I need to understand them first. I need to create a simple funnel. What are their pain points, whatever that is? And now I'm going to start this lead generation. Okay, it's a funnel. Lead generation, so it starts there. I'm going to qualify them. I'm going to do a nurturing, right? A lead follow-up, like, you're going to do a phone call. You're going to ask them. And sometimes the problem is lead conversion. They decided to work with you, signing contract, closing. That is, of course, the property totally close. And after that, if they are satisfied, they will become a lead advocate. So it means that the thing that you are seeing in front of you is the entire process. That is based on my experience. Maybe you guys have a different process, right? So you need to understand first the overview, the strategy. This is the strategy that you need to fill in. And always remember, there's a difference between strategy and tactics. The thing that we're working earlier is the tactics, not the strategy. So strategy is the overall, tactics is the specific. Strategy is what social media we use. Tactics is when we're gonna post on Facebook. I hope I answer your question. So understand it first.
It was a lengthy answer. Yeah.
Sorry.
I guess this is more. It's for me at least. It's a new concept, and there's more to learn about it. So I'm just putting myself in the shoes of the agents. That hang in there. And again, it's a new concept. More information needs to be found out about it. I guess you're just giving an overview as to what's there. Or an introduction as to what is there, and not the details so much of the details. I guess if we have more questions or we want more details, then reach out to you, Christian Obong. I'm gonna baptize you as the ChatGPT guru. Okay.
Yeah, thank you.
So that's your official nickname.
Exactly.
Christian Obong, the ChatGPT guru.
Yeah, thank you so much. And by the way, this presentation I just made it like 24 hours from now, because that's what I said. I realized when I asked my partner, who is currently the assistant of Joel, ChatGPT 4 is I'm done with my presentation. The problem is it's so complicated. There's an integration. You're gonna use the AI to act as who's gonna recommend the properties, and that's not important for now. Again, that's not important for now. Just forget about that. At least I changed it to ChatGPT 3.5, which is totally free, right? You can use it, so you can see. And okay, let's get back to the presentation, guys. Do you have any questions so far? At least, because actually 12:30 is the start of my shift. Right? Yeah, I got a job currently, and you don't have to worry. Every time I'm free, right? You can reach me out. I'm planning to do more class with Canvas Real Estate. You don't have to worry. I'm not selling anything. Okay, I'm not selling anything. I'm totally doing this for free as long as you guys, most of you guys, will attend the Hometown Heroes, class. Please. That's so important as well. This is just only the side, and we're gonna do it. Dig deeper into it. Yeah. Okay. Let's go back. So now you have this strategy. And this strategy sometimes takes time. Okay. Yes, ChatGPT 4 is a paid version. Exactly. Okay. Okay, let's take a look. Remember I said earlier prompt engineering. Come on, guys. I'm not gonna discuss here. As what I said earlier, I'm not gonna discuss all about ChatGPT. So we're not gonna, dive deeper about prompting. So what I'm doing here is prompting. This is prompts. There is a complicated prompts that I did, and of course, not now. We have only limited time. So if you still remember, I said earlier prompt engineering. So it's a process of creating a question that you want, this output. What is the output that you want to have? So this is the example kind of intermediate. Role prompting. Act as an agent. You will see there, earlier I did that as well. I'm a real estate agent who's working in the, so role prompting plus standard prompting. Role prompting is this: act as a. Standard prompting is the creation of task. So that's not important because you guys at least get the idea. You don't have to memorize this, but if you want, go ahead. So for example, this one. Oh my, what happened? Okay, I'm. Huh? Wait. Oh my, I forgot to delete this. Okay, okay, this one, prompting. Act, role prompting plus standard prompting. I'm a real estate agent who's only working on the listing side and planning to make a blog post. Of course, you guys, it takes an hour to make a blog post. I could tell you before, it's so hard. It's really, really hard, especially on us because we need to consider SEO, and that's not important. Okay. So what I'm saying, it takes time, right? Act as a copywriter. The AI now becomes the copywriter for a listing agent, which is me. Now create 10 content ideas. This is the task that I wanted him, the ChatGPT to do. Create 10 content ideas that I can share with my audience. Who are my audience? Of course, these people who are working on the listing side. Okay, let's do it. Okay, let's do it. Okay, this one. I'm planning now. I'm happy able to understand. So now, as a copywriter for a listing agent, this is the answer of the ChatGPT. Here are the 10 content ideas that you can share with your audience to provide valuable information, showcase your property expertise, and attract potential sellers. Number 1, the ultimate guide to selling your home. Tips and tricks for a successful sale. This is where you provide a comprehensive guide, covering or navigating the home selling process. Guess what? Guess what? You can use this in your blog post. You can use this in your email newsletter. You can use this as your post on social media. That is the post like with the picture, or you could use this. You're gonna position yourself as an expert. Now you have an idea, right? You can now communicate this informations. Now the problem is, what is the content for this, the ultimate guide to selling your home? Tips and tricks for successful sale. What is the content? Again, same strategy that we did earlier. Copy this and paste it. Okay? We don't have to, okay, this one. Create a content, the ultimate guide to selling your home, tips and tricks for a successful sale. Let's read it. Introduction: selling your home can be both exciting and daunting. At Canvas Real Estate, at your real estate agency name. Yeah, at Canvas Real Estate, we understand the importance of a smooth, successful home selling experience. In this comprehensive guide, we'll walk you through, yada, yada, yada. And this 1, 2, 3, 4. Now you have a blog post. Now you can create a YouTube channel. You could communicate this information. You could create a lead magnet, a PDF, right? You can use this in lead nurturing, right? You can use this in your social media posts. You can use this in your shorts, video shorts, reels. And that's it. That's how easy. I know it's complicated, but that's how easy. At first it's complicated. Even me, myself, right? I need to try to navigate it, right? Try to experiment. But as you constantly using it, you will see the benefits. As what I said, you will become, you can now work efficiently. Before, you were thinking, what is the caption you're gonna use in Facebook, whatever that is, just type it in ChatGPT, right? Before we're doing this, I myself is doing this in a Google, right? In a search engine. But right now, ChatGPT is doing this for me. So, and that's it. For more information, you can just visit here. Yeah, also you can connect with me, through Joel, Marlene. They have my information, my partner, their assistant. You can reach them, the support of Canvas. And thank you so much. And since this is an unusual class, this is not your usual class, as what I said. if you have guys question, I want you to do this. Start using ChatGPT right now. What question you're gonna ask me? You can ask it there, and guess what? It can answer you precisely and more in details. For those people who've been using this already, you can use my frameworks. But for those who just, first time they're gonna use this, go ahead, go on ChatGPT, grab your phone, take a look, ChatGPT, OpenAI, right? And I have a question for Chris. Let me type it in here. Hey, how can I, my client is looking for this, something like that. And that's it. So this is the first class, I guess, that did I entertain? Yeah, I entertained some question, answer, but I really want to thank you guys. But if you have a question, we still have like 9 minutes. Go ahead. Let me try. Okay, Joel, go ahead.
Marlene, could you unmute yourself, please?
Yes, I'm here.
Okay, so you and I we exchanged a couple messages. What from what Christian has shared, what was your observation, and and how could we as real estate agents, or what could you do as to what you said, to simplify this workshop?
First, hi Christian, Marlene Reyes. My background is education, so I understood everything you were saying, and I jumped on actually a little late. Basically, you're providing this, like, from the perspective of real estate, the industry. What is it that they're trying to accomplish? What's their standard? And what are the steps, the action plan to get to that? So what's the process before? That's where the GPT AI comes in. Type in what is our goal, and it's going to give you all of the action steps or objectives that go underneath that main concept. So I understood it, especially when you showed your framework, because it's very similar to the state framework for educators when we're trying to break down a concept to teach. It's just that I feel like in one presentation, and this has been, really transparent with you, I felt like you just took us from kindergarten to university level all in one shot. And that's where I would suggest your content is fantastic, but it needs to be chunked, because starting with the vocabulary itself, I can understand if someone's not techie, the GPT, the AI, the open.com, they're just trying to keep up with the lingo. So that's one. But this is definitely something that is an excellent concept. And the way he tried to break it down is a way to chunk it. It's just that it was still done all together. Exactly. So it should have been maybe like like a GPT when we first meet. And then the next level would be our next date, or however you want to.
Okay, all right. So based on what you have just said, Marlene, this is what we're going to do, Christian. I'm going to invite you to my group coaching sessions that I do on Fridays, because I think that's where we could add value to the agents, not take the Wednesday trainings per se, and just go in there and give us a snapshot, again, like Marlene said, in chunks, 10, 15, maximum 20 minutes, just one concept. Okay, we're going to talk about this concept today, and then we could do a series. If we need to do 3 or 4 of these, then we'll do so. But put it on your calendar, and on Fridays, just let me know what's your schedule, what's your availability. And for me, it's going to be a value to understand this. Although Allie, my assistant, she's working on this, but she might not even know everything that you're sharing, even as I'm speaking. And I think she'll find it of value herself to jump on that call with me on Fridays, and then have all the agents, and you let me know how many series this is, how many parts there's going to be. And we'll say part 1, part 2, part 3, part 4. Yeah. And regardless, we're going to record it. All right. So that's what I'm going to recommend. So for all the agents that were on the call, I want to thank you for your time that was invested. I'm sure it was valuable. You're walking away with a concept, an idea. This is the future. Okay, this is the future, and we should not run away from the technology and the future. We should embrace it and see how we could use it to to leverage and to improve our systems and improve anything that we do. So education, I believe, knowledge is power, or education knowledge is power, but a better statement would be is education knowledge, putting it into place, into action, is power. So that's what we're going to strive here moving forward with this ChatGPT, and we'll take it from there. But I thank you so much, Christian, for your time, and we'll catch up with each other.
Yeah.
Is there anyone else who has any questions
Yes.
before Christian signs off?
Exactly.
Please unmute yourself if you have any questions.
I just want to make sure that I saw I saw correctly. You copy pasted from the ChatGPT and you plugged it into a Google spreadsheet. Was that correct? When I saw you copy paste?
Yeah. You will see there like a square something. It's for copy, right? Once you copy it, the reason why I put it in the Excel sheets is because that is where I do my strategy. At least I could easily
Right, it formats. It gives a
Exactly.
framework for everybody. Okay.
And guess what, guys? By the way, this one should be like 8-part class. What I'm gonna do is an introduction only. I'm not sure if this is because if I'm gonna show you the 8-part class, without Joe, I didn't say that I'm gonna promote, to Joel my 8-part class. And you don't have to worry, it's totally free, but currently I'm busy with my business, and also with other clients. So I'm not done yet.
All right.
That's it.
So fair enough, Christian. We'll catch up with each other. And
thank you so much.
Have a great day.
Have a great day, guys. Bye-bye. Thank you so much.